killing the Mars. And Visage in the first 5 levels, you're just so useless in the lane.
Yeah. Harassment coming through from these illusions as well. Afu going to be taking a lot of damage. Level 2 on Scam, but Scam's not really got any mana left here, so he's going to be holding that point. Fadebolt comes out. Afu with the telekinesis. Can he do the damage over to Scam? And again, Scam, he doesn't have what. In fact, mid one's going to rotate over now as well with the rebound. Do they have the damage to take him down? They absolutely do. And mid one picks up that first blood with rotation over. Afu doing a lot of heavy lifting, and then mid one comes in for the kills. Meanwhile, Scam is going to be able to get the disruption. Afu's moving himself down as well. Scam moving right back through this jungle, and Scam is going to be punished with this. Fadebolt comes out now as well. The drag back with the telekinesis.
That was a tough one. By the way, Afu immediately has a sentry. He walks and he's like, okay, I can see that there's nothing wrong laning phase where they were able to get kills. They were able to, you saw like Undying and PA. That's a strong lane. This time it's a lot more passive, and SMG's playing the game in their own pace right now.
Well, speaking of our own pace, Yopaj is going to TP up, so CDR couldn't move himself away from this, and boom, in their own time, take down the Templar Assassin on the top lane.
Careful from those FBC bursts, they do spot him.
Yeah, they see him, and there's going to be a Yopaj rotating as well. Did they want to drop the arena for this, or maybe just a spear to the trees, and they are going to be able to pick him off FBZ. If the birds do come in, cold feet, it does proc some mid one. Does he want to be getting into this fight? There's going to be the drop down by the birds, but FBZ taking those tower shots. Yopaj is doing try and drop the arena now as the rebound comes up from mid one. He gets the kill onto FBZ, and it looks like he's going to carry on going here now as well. The birds in the trees of mid one. He's just going to be able to clean up these illusions that come out after the fact onto the Morphia, but Tims does move in. He's level 6. He has that Vendetta form up. Mid one, 4 heroes in this. They're going to be putting a lot of pressure onto this tier 1 tower, but Tims with the chase, the TP comes in now as well. The Vendetta into the Impale. Do they have the damage to take the Marcy down? It looks like they might be able to chase out, but only chase out and not secure the kills. Even the Ice Blast though. Did that connect? I think it did. They're going to be able to get the kills to the Morphlin.
Oh, by the way, they are really prioritizing Polos in this game. Not only was he top solo when he died, but before they just been. Oh, here we go.
I'm watching this Ice Blast coming into the mid lane. Oh, the spear. It's going to connect onto Yopaj. Yopaj just shatters. The spear did push Tims out of it, so he was in the Vendetta form anyway. It wastes some observers just to try and make sure there was no rotation coming in after the fact. Mid one comes in. He's going to try and get the dive. They're going to be able to get on top of FBZ. Arena to just come out. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this one now as well? FBZ's just on the run. There's going to be a really good waveform coming in from the Rubik now as well. FBZ, though, they turn one around. Really good impale. FBZ takes down Afu. Ice Blast comes in onto 3. Do they have the damage to get the shatter, though? It looks like with CDR coming right through onto this now as well. Jack Boys did get them the shift into the Marcy form. So he's going to be trying to get himself around on best girl form there as well. CDR, going to be some really nice refraction charges, but is it going to be able to keep him alive now as well? The Wraith Pack just keeping them damaged now as well. And it looks like mid one, the chase down into the Mana Burn. Yopaj gets that Tumbler's Toy forward. The spear into the trees, and now Tims doing the damage, but he wants to come right back into this. Blink forward now as well. The waveform from Morphin himself. And Jack Boys will get that kill, turning that gank around. A 3-for-1 there. Going the way of Team Boom.
All they caught was Scam, and they were able to get 2 cores. Midwood's
Jack Boys, and it just seemed like Team SMG couldn't get the targeting right. Oh, Scam. They do get the drag back though. What are they going to be able to do here? Telekinesis was already used. They're going to be able to steal out onto the Purge, it looks like. But now Ice Blast comes through onto the arena. Do they have the damage to take Scam down? FBZ trying to get himself away with the disruption. Might save his life for a little bit. They do get the kill onto that Wraith Pack. FBZ, the dive back in from mid one though. Do they have the damage to take him down? Dissimulate. FBZ will go down, and Boom claims that kill.
It's still a scarce. What we have here is Roshan.
Oh, they're going to be able to come in even further. Telekinesis into the trap. The slowdown to Dissimulate once again. Spear comes out onto the Void Spirit, but that's not going to stop the kill onto Scam.
Yep, and Roshan's right there if they want to go for it. We'll see if Boom wants to try and interrupt. Like, Scam walked in and loses his life, and maybe they're going to decide either you bring a lot of numbers or you just don't go. Jack Boys, he's got the Mantle Star and the Morbid Mask, and it's fine, but it is a bit tough for him to get in. You're always going to have to dodge this AA blast, and that's one of the problems that Boom Esports has. Someone's got to bring down this AA before he can do his ultimate. He's way too much of a problem. This is a post-5 AA, by the way, but he's causing maybe Boom Esports all the headache in this game.
Yeah, and you can see that FBZ, his bird, I mean, the bird's going to be cleaned up there as well, so mid one gets the gold for it. His birds were doing the scouts.
That's very scary.
They're going to see Couriers. They're going to be able to dive onto Scam now as well. They get the drag back with this Renman, and it's going to be a solo kill for Moon. Do they want to go any further? Afu gets that blink forward. Telekinesis comes out, right? Back into the Ice Blast, I think it didn't. No, the spear, I think it was just on the edge. Did he get the kill anyway? But
I think it connected. I mean,
Takes it down, and the Morphling Jack Boy is not even coming back yet. What's he trying to farm up there? Looks like he's going towards the Axe. They're going to be able to get the dive onto the Mars now as well. Disruption. Spike Carapace comes out, but there was no AA blast, no AoE damage now as well. The drive back Moon in the arena comes out now as well. They're going to be able to get that deletion onto Moon. Mid one gets taken down as well. CDR, do they have the reveal? The Ice Blast does come in, but CDR has that Aegis for the next 30 seconds or so. Maybe trying to time this right. No, they're just going to pop it now, get that full reset on him. What have they got to take him down afterwards, though? He gets the blink away. I mean, the chase, though. Morphling Jack Boys. Or the spear stolen now from the Rubik. So they might be able to get Afu.
Oh, nice lift to safety, and he's next to a trap. So as long as they walk through it, I think Afu's gonna be fine. But SMG, a bit of a botched attempt, losing their guys. Got 2,000 health and. As well as the B. Well, I think he just got the BKB. So
the spear back. Oh, the Ice Blast again pushed out of it with the spear. They are still going to be able to get the kill into Jack Boys. Oh, Yopash, he pops that BKB. Mid one, can he get himself out of it? He's going to pop the BKB of his own. Mid one, try and do what damage he can onto this. FBZ might be the target. Dispose comes back. He's going to be deleted for the birds. Can he take them down before mid one goes down? He will be able to completely clean up FBZ and his birds on this map.
SMG, are they going to try to force the Raxes now? They have 30 seconds. Until Jack, but I think both teams can. Do they see the sentry? No, they don't. Only Boom knows that there's a ward there. They see mid one.
They're going to be able to get the jump. The BKB comes out almost immediately, so the spear going to be completely useless. Yopash just trying to run himself away from this, but the sidekick as well. That unleash going to be used here now as well. Mid one, BKB wears off. Telekinesis saved by the Rubik. It's going to get him out of danger here. Backlines Moon, does he want to go for that wrap? They might be able to get something out of this. Yasuo steps forward. FBZ is going to be the one that gets caught out now as well. Spike Carapace comes out from Tim's, but they're still going to be able to do the damage and take down FBZ. And now Tim's do have the damage to take him down with the rebound in. That's done. CDR gets himself the double, and this might open up a second tier 3 tower here with no buybacks on these two heroes. And Team SMG, mana dependent on CDR. You know, he's going to be lacking a lot of mana, but for the health wise, they're going to be absolutely fine at this minute.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate for Boom Esports. We know Tim's also uses buyback, so SMG, they're just like, let's just go for it. What are we waiting for? This is an important match for SMG, whereas Boom Esports, they already qualified, so maybe they're trying out this new draft style. We have seen Boom go very experimental. Oh, Jack Boys, he's stunned, he's locked down, the blast comes out. Oh, not in time.
But Moon jumps forward. Jack Boys just going to be using that Manta style to simulate jump away here from Moon. And yeah, so it is. I mean, CDR didn't even bother with that. He's just going to sit himself around these racks. You know, they get that melee racks. The range racks is going to go down. It looks like they're the creeps anyway. So they are going to be able to get at least one lane of racks, and then maybe it's going to be a long Roshan. And yeah, you can see that the rotation from after he came back just to make sure this pressure that was being put on by Yopi. Is that the third Rosh of the game, or is it just the second? Oh, the BKB's coming out, the arena's going to be dropped now as well, but nobody gets caught in it. They're going to be able to get the stun onto mid one. Mid one's holding that BKB for after the spear stun comes out, and Yopash, that's going to be his BKB down for the next 80 seconds. Arena's gone now as well. Tim's caught on the high ground, tries to go for that Spike Carapace to jump in, but the disruption going to save his life for a little bit longer. CDR comes in with his own BKB, and the waveform forward now as well. Was that Ice Blast? I think he was still affected by it, but didn't take the blast damage, and he get the kill onto Jack Boys, and now the jump back in. FBZ disposed back into CDR's path. Absolutely blown up there now as well. Yopash, he misses a spear. He's going to be in the danger zone, and he's just going to be absolutely cleaned up, it looks like.
Oh, dude, it's so hard to, like, I said this was a good Knicks game, but Tim's jumps in, they're just not a spot, but earlier when they were pushing, he wasn't able to get land this time. He blinks in, but he stuns between two heroes, which is very unfortunate that this happens, and Alpha blinks in, trying to find anyone. SMG on fire, knowing exactly what they want to do. They're getting so much vision, by the way, all from traps, from the ice vortex, and from, of course, those lovely, super long Aether remnants as well. That they just started like, so they know, oh, someone walking through an Aether remnant. If you're Boom, you're like, how do I walk into this? And that's just gonna be a mid-rack stake. And Jack Boys, he is 3. I mean,
that's one of those things that you don't really see. They're gonna be able to get the jump onto Moon though. Do they get the kill here now as well? He's gonna try and get himself away to simulate. Ice Blast coming through, but it's not gonna connect. It doesn't look like. They do get the kill onto Moon. He
Jack Boys is stuck.
Yep. Where is he? I mean, he's on the low ground and mid one. That's not what you're supposed to be, my dude. You are not a ward. Just trying to do his best Artesia impression, it looks like.
Well, Jack Boys, I think that was his own Manta Illusions blocking him, but decides to just stay in the damage. Okay, so mid one dies, Moon dies. Boom, can you make a comeback? Is Boom pressing the let's win button now? All right, let's, we got what we needed. We're behind. Let's practice our comeback game. See how it goes. But they really need to pull out all those stops. Yeah, that's always the disadvantage, right?
CDR, smoke breaks. There's going to be a really nice impale. Did he go? The Templar Assassin has that Lincoln Sphere, so the mana burn not going to be taking effect. What will be taking effect, though, is FBZ and his familiars doing so much damage onto CDR now as well. He's going to have that Aegis, so that is going to pop. Ice Blast comes out. Jack Boy's moved himself out of it. The Spear, though, yeah, it locks down Afu. It locks down mid one, and CDR tries to go into that melt. He's got that BKB. The blink comes out. They might be able to go into Moon now, but Moon, with the Dissimulate, was that waveform forward. The Remnant's going to catch onto Jack Boy's. Jack Boy's not going to be able to chase out here.
Oh, Boom Esports starting to really get back into this game.
Spike Carapace comes out. Did he have the lockdown onto Moon here? Moon the spear to the tree. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this one? He doesn't have that BKB. He's just going to be deleted.
No buyback.
And now, yeah, he's going to be dead for 67 seconds. Ice Blast comes through. Disruption, though, I think that saved the Morphlin. FBZ from being... Oh, no, he did still get the debuff.
But it's not like they have enough damage to follow up. And that's something. Do they know? Radiant, they use a scan. They're going for this.
Tim's Impale. Oh, he gets the blink away. What was stolen there as well? The arena comes out, so it's not really going to matter. He stole the Spike Carapace, so he does get the stun. Onto Yopaj now as well. Yopaj Disruption comes out mid one. He's holding that BKB still. Ice Blast going to be there. Yopaj going to move himself away from this. He's going to shatter, and Paulison does pick up this kill. Mid one. Does he want to turn? BKB, the Glimmer Cape comes out to help protect him now as well. CDR, he's already used his BKB telekinesis to try and get the save. Rebound now as well. Mid one, he's going to try and save that target with the... I think that was going to be the shard rebound there as well.
Yes. And, well, it looks like they just lose your pause. They don't get anything out of that. Jack Boys wasn't quite in the fight, but FBZ, this could be a bit of a disaster for Boom if they lose more people.
Do they have the damage to take him down, though? FBZ is going to be able to float himself away. Moon comes on the back lines. The Remnant drag back now onto the Visage. Do they have the save with the Disruption? Jack Boys wants to come in. He wants to get involved in this fight. The Ice Blast is 11 seconds away. FBZ, he is going to be taken care of. And they get the kill onto Tims as well. Afu takes down the Nyx Assassin. And Jack Boys just has to leave. Yeah, and the pressure, I mean, like you say, he's been able to play a little bit more freely. The entire game isn't resting on his shoulders. Disruption comes out. Arena, though, they are going to be able to pin out with Rubik. Rubik, what can he do? Nothing. He's just going to die, and they might be able to go into Moon now as well. I think Moon, is he going to be able to get himself away from this one? The Ice Blast does come in. They might be able to delete Jack Boys as well. The Dispose, Morphlin, though, he's going to shatter. Paulson does claim that kill.
Unfortunately, again, he's high on the agility. You know, he's only got 11 strength, so he's going for a lot of agility. Takes that Ice Blast, no health to work with, and then loses his life. Very unfortunate for them. Afu does die, but you get 2 cores in return. And SMG, even if FBZ buys back, I don't know if that's the guy you really need. You need Jack Boys. Oh, here we go, though.
The Lincoln Sphere is going to be broke here on the Templar Assassin. Jump to the backlines here as well by Moon. A lot of damage coming through, and Moon will be able to claim the kill onto Tims. So he's going to be dead. But he does have the buyback if he wants to. 42 seconds, though. Not going to have a Morphin FBZ. Does he want to try and get himself around this fight? The buyback does come through from Tims, and FBZ just trying to do his best to stop these creeps that are creeping into the base here. And this actually could be the push for Megas. SMG, do they want to try and put the ultimate pressure? I mean, again, Roshan at least a minute away, so this is going to be the biggest objective that SMG can get. And now they have full control of the map with these lanes pushing in, because it is going to be Megas here for SMG, and they have at least 2 tier 2s and all 3 tier 3s standing.
And the high ground, they're making sure that they're controlling the map. They find Skem, but alright, the trap comes out. Skem, couple of hits. Oh, Spike Carapace.
Yeah, he's going to be speared back now as
Double
well.
Spear.
And they didn't get, once again, BKBs don't come through. They delete the Mercy. They're going to be able to go through CDR as well. So it's going to be a good stolen arena. Yopaj, though, is going to be able to double that one up. And it looks like they're going to be able to clean up once again. But the base being pushed into, being pressured out. So Boom gets some good fights, and then have to move themselves back to make sure they don't lose anything inside the base, because they don't have any buildings that the creeps are gonna... Okay, on the bottom lane they do have 2 or 3 buildings that the creeps will proc towards, but these tier 4s are gonna be open for the mid lane for the top.
They could just try to get something in the mid.
Oh, Jack Boys, Ice Blast comes in. He's gonna be dragged back by the Remnant now as well. Can he get himself away from this one? Waveform, but does he still shatter? That's gonna be a long Ice Blast, and he does go down. Paulson claims that kill. Moon, can he get himself away from this one? He's gonna be stun locked, but he's trying to run himself away. Mana Burn comes out. He's not gonna have any way to get away from this one. It doesn't look like. Dissimulate does come through. He goes the other way. He dives towards the Roche pit. I thought he was going to be out of mana there, but the Haste Rune as well as the...
Yeah. 9 people smoke. SMG, they do have Aegis on CDR, by the way.
They're going to be able to get the jump out of Yopaj. He's saved by the Disruption. Do they have any follow-up from this? It looks like Tims wants to get in, but the BKBs come through. CDR, one more right click. They're going to be able to delete 2 heroes, and the buyback comes through from Yopaj, but this is just going to be a great hit and run from SMG, forcing out a buyback and then leaving. Oh, they get back in. The impale, a double impale. The Ice Blast to follow up. Yopaj, this is going to be a dieback for the Mars. They even take down Jack Boys. Jack Boys has to buy back right back into this fight, but FBZ the lone hero so far left to defend this. Omega Creeps are pushing in. Jack Boys now will be back. He's got that BKB. Not going to be able to get himself towards the Scotty, and the tier 4s being priced. GG's just going to be called. Boom. No way back into this for them. FBZ locked down and killed before this game ends. Yeah. And it will end 1-1.
Yeah, it does go 1-1. SMG looked so good in game 2. Boom, their draft is way too passive compared